cricket for miles. How many times I've looked out that window with my hands in a warm soapy sink, and I'm thinking of what lies ahead. Backwards and blindfolded, I will always know the way. Backwards and blindfolded, I will always find the way. The juniper you brought back from the desert. Oh, that year that you traveled alone just for a new point of view. It's growing wild along the walkway. Oh, and the day that you planted it there was the first day I felt I was home. Backwards and blindfolded, I will always know the way. Backwards and blindfolded, I will always find the way. And the ground moves under my feet, but the same moon hangs over me. It's the one thing I know you can see tonight. Whoa, and the ground moves under my feet, but the same moon hangs over me. It's the one thing I know you can see when I can't
Like all these people searching her on YouTube.
I'm looking down from another airplane, and all
live on
of the
Twitch.
lights of the city at night look like
Does anyone wanna sit in?
fireflies.
We're live?
I miss the sound of your breathing. Oh, and that sigh that you sigh every time we let go of another day. Backwards and blindfolded, I will always know the way.
No?
Backwards and blindfolded, I will always find the way.
We're gonna show.
Moves under my feet, but the same moon hangs
We're
over
gonna
me. It's the one.
a community-made Beetlejuice.
What are you in? Look around. My dolphin. And it comes up close.
We're right.
All right.
Thing I know you can see when I can't.
That's kind of what she's like me. What is she doing? She's mocking me. Like it because she's not really swimming with the dolphin. It's a tease. Yeah. But I mean, it's better than swimming with no dolphins ever, right? Someday you'll swim with no dolphins.
Maybe I'll.
And now this is very short for them to see. So. It's not charged yet. So let me see. I don't know. This is a lot. Yeah. It's a shark skin. What's the original? Like, have you watched all of the shows? Let's get unplugged. Third one's the best of the books and the magazine and the movie was because
All right.
All right.
I can only stay for a little bit though.
That's fine.
My sister has an art opening in Springfield.
That's exciting. Right. Here we are.
Hey.
Thought we'd do the Twitch window, but I realized it'll be off.
Right. That's cool.
We have 2 viewers, 3 viewers.
Yay.
Wow.
All right, where are we? Right here.
Yeah.
How do I?
Here.
It's pretty loose.
Yeah,
You
come on.
can walk right in. Okay. Welcome to, well, I think
It's on Dave now.
we're one of the viewers. We've got it up on one screen.
Yeah.
I don't
We're
wanna,
one of the 3.
I don't want to lie to anybody. We're not padding our viewership intentionally, but welcome everybody to the Northampton Open Media Twitch stream of Crowdsourced Beetlejuice. This is a community art project that we do every year with groups in our town and surrounding communities, remaking and remixing popular pieces of culture like Beetlejuice. Continue looking over my shoulder here.
We have the projection.
Yeah, we've got the projection back there. I'm Dave. Liz, I don't know why I'm introducing this. Liz is the hostess with the mostest. And,
By default.
to quote Beetlejuice cartoon. He probably says that in it.
I think does he say that in the
Goes with the most.
Goes with the Most?
Right. So, yeah.
His name is on screen.
Turned out really well.
That was you.
While I'm here, I need to leave in a little bit, but this first scene is one that I shot using this amazing model of downtown Northampton that's at the Northampton Historical Society. So if anybody was really intrigued by that first scene, they should go over there and say hi to everybody. And then that little house was made out of the cardboard boxes that this furniture came in, and that little spider came from Thorns Market. So it's a very local production.
Locally produced.
And then that part was shot in the barn at my house. So
Is there noise when you throw the spider out?
maybe you can hear. Yeah, you can hear the plastic spider.
I think I heard it. I was like, what's that noise? I wonder if that was the
And I have to
spider
thank
in
my
it.
mom for shooting that for me, and my dad for the shirt, because I didn't have a black and red
Nice.
plaid shirt. So yeah, you guys introduce yourselves.
That's great.
I'm Liz.
Happy vacation, honey.
I also work at Northampton Open Media. I put this. I mean, I edited all of the scenes together in the end, but I didn't actually. Well, I made like two, sort of last minute, using Photoshop mostly. But we'll get to those eventually. I thought this was some of the best acting in the whole thing. I was glad they did the second
Got
one.
it.
They were a very convincing couple.
Yeah.
So glad you're
I haven't seen any of this yet.
No?
No, so I'm Kathy. I'm here in my capacity as Al's wife from Northampton Open Media, Al Williams. But I'm also the director of Brookline Interactive Group, which is your sister station, or brother, or whatever, sibling station in Brookline. Exactly, sibling station.
Yeah.
So we did our own version of this, but we actually, because we didn't have enough scenes, we didn't have enough people take scenes, we used probably about 40% of yours. So I've seen some of yours, but I haven't seen it all together. So it's kind of cool to watch it all at once.
Yeah.
Hi, Barbara. I'm so glad I caught you. I heard you were on vacation.
Hi. Yes, Jane. Complete vacation.
Honey, today I am 200.
We did the initial screening over at the Academy of Music, and that was a lot of fun. I think it was
This
probably
offer
the
is for
biggest
real.
crowd
It's
we've
from
had
a
for
man
any
in New York
crowdsourced
City who only saw the
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Really
photos
full
of our
house.
house. He wants to bring the wife,
a
the family up
really
here.
like energized and interactive.
That's
crowd,
exactly what we're looking for.
cheering
But this house is too big for you. It really ought to be for a couple with a family, you know?
one of the best parts of this project, I think.
Pumpkin, I didn't mean anything by it. It's just this house is too
I'm giving ideas for next
I'll see you in a few
And giving
minutes.
ideas for
Take
next
care.
time. And one person walked out angry.
What were they angry about? Wait, now I want to know about that.
There's somebody who wasn't involved with the project was really upset with how loud the crowd was being around him. He was having a hard time watching the movie
I could totally
because people
understand
were
that.
interacting too much.
Just checking out this cat. I don't remember the cat, and it's not in our version of Beetlejuice.
The
That's
cat
so
isn't
interesting.
Jen
Is the
Ramsey
cat-
is watching and says, "Hi guys."
Hi, Jen.
Hey, Jen.
Great to see you
How do we
today.
look? How do we sound? Give us some feedback.
Yeah, is there any? I was wondering if they can hear
No,
us
Jane.
on speakers, so that would be good. We have 4 people watching.
Woohoo!
Hello.
Hello, and people are arriving
Yeah.
here.
Barbara,
at-
come with me down to the
we're
store.
streaming live online
What
right
for?
now, so we should say
We wanna
that
get
there's
a
an
brush
article
for this
in the
tongue
building
oil,
right
and I need to
now.
get a
So
piece
we're
of
gonna
the
have
model.
people cycling through that
Well,
are
you
here
just run in,
for-
okay?
For this and for other reasons.
Here's some people trying VR.
Yeah.
I love this scene, actually. This is such a cool scene.
Right now we're showing our remake of Beetlejuice to the internet. If you'd like to sit in and talk to the internet with us. No.
It's gonna be a
Yeah. No. Next time.
There's also
out and he runs
I'm the same way.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
I feel like people who are good behind cameras are usually not good in front of cameras, or don't want to be in front of cameras.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm always getting put on camera by my staff, and I don't want to be on camera, but I've done it so many times that they just make me do it.
Yeah.
I'd rather edit, honestly, but executive directors never get to edit. It's no fun. You guys get to have all the fun.
You've got all the credibility, you know.
We get to deal with all the relationship building and funding and all that.
Right.
Yeah, but staff, I mean, yeah, staff do the really cool work of the organization, honestly. And you guys have done, I mean, I'll just say now, like, we have modeled our project after you guys, so
Yeah.
we've been doing this work in Brookline. We created it as a community media, like, collaboration project. So we get all of the other community medias in Eastern Mass because there's a lot of us. There's 200 community media centers across the state, and there's like, I don't know, 50 of them, and maybe even 100 of them in Eastern Mass, whatever that is. Anything east of Worcester, right? For those of us in
Yeah.
or
And I mean,
Springfield.
it would be terrible if we didn't give Jen a huge shout out.
Yeah.
She's watching right now. She's the director of East Hampton Media and
Exactly.
used to work here
And is in a scene, right?
Is in a scene, yeah.
Yeah, but she was also
And helped.
instrumental in getting this whole project
Yeah,
off the ground
totally.
for years. And
Yep.
Liz, did a great job this year.
Yep.
But in the past, Jen was our, the manager of the project and the editor. Yay, Jen. It wouldn't be what it is without Jen, that's for sure.
Well, and she totally helped us to get started too, because you guys really had a system, and Jen really created a system so that it made it really easy for us to take it on and just replicate it.
Yeah.
And I know that's been Al's vision too, is to try to figure out a way to replicate it at other centers. So we had about 10 centers participate,
Great.
which is fun. Like incorporated in their, like their
It's a
education,
perfect
or
start
their
to our
summer
vacation.
camps or things like
Oh,
that.
you'll feel better
Yeah.
when you're dry.
It's a
honey.
great way to, sometimes people are interested
thought it wasn't burning
in the
my leg.
fundamentals of making
How's your arm?
something,
Yeah.
but
I
then
don't
the
know. It
actual-
feels frozen.
What's the thing that we're making,
Yeah.
And so there's that question and gives people an outlet.
And a context too for creativity, right?
Right.
So
Come on, I'll make
And
some
also
coffee
it's-
and you get some wood for the fire.
Well, maybe we should just take things extra slow. Do you even remember how we got back up here?
Something that maybe you have a lot of sentimentality for.
I'm gonna
So
go
it's
back
like-
down
it's
to the
like going
bridge
to a
and
concert.
retrace our
It's not
steps.
like, oh, I'm producing a film.
right.
Play.
That's good. Yeah.
Work.
People love a prompt.
Yeah.
This is the first
Oh,
time I got
save
to act.
my,
that
2 hours!
Oh, Barbara, you are
which was
not gonna
super
believe
fun.
what?
That's how
I'm
long
not
you
in
were
this version,
gone.
obviously, but yeah. it
What
was
is going
hilarious.
on?
We were just dying
Let me show
laughing
you
the
something.
whole time we were shooting it because we were
Look,
in one of the ghost scenes, and so we were like, woo.
Yeah.
It's just like hilarious. And it was I got 2 of my board members to
There's
do it.
that.
So we had 2 board members, the
And there's
ED
that.
and staff doing
Nice.
it, and interns. It's like just like a lot
We
of
should,
fun.
we should pitch it as like a team building
It's
exercise.
totally
for-
Handbook for the recently diseased.
Yeah, totally. Did you guys have people dress up for your premiere?
We did,
Deceased.
yeah.
Cool.
I don't know where it came
Prizes
from.
for-
What were your prizes?
Look at the publisher.
Oh, just swag, like
Yeah.
t-shirts and bags and stuff.
Handbook for the
We were gonna
recently
give away
deceased
the,
press.
The handbook for the recently deceased,
What?
but then we couldn't find it.
I don't think we
Somebody
survived the
kept it.
crash.
Oh.
But yeah, it ended up
hate
being
this.
a group of people just
Can you give me the basics?
tracked down
This
the-
book
the-
isn't
the-
arranged that way.
the
Well, what do you want to know?
Well,
like the first time
why
they
did
got
you
to
disappear when you
Yeah.
stepped off
they
the
got, like, he
porch?
sticks his hand
Are we
through his
halfway to
head,
heaven,
and
halfway to
fingers,
hell?
and stretches his
Ooh.
nose
As long
out.
as this
Oh,
don't
yeah.
They
last.
had these like
I don't see
super
anything about
realistic
heaven
masks
or
and
hell. This
full
book reads like
costumes.
stereo
Whoa,
instructions.
that's
Listen to this.
cool.
Really stood out.
Geographical and temporal perimeters. Functional perimeters vary from
We had 2
manifestation to
Beetlejuices come.
manifestation.
2 people dressed as Beetlejuice, yeah, and then we had a costume
Oh, this is gonna
contest,
take
and we
some
gave
time.
away like a free membership
Ah.
and classes, I guess, at Bay probably. It's fun. I like this one. It's cool.
Yeah,
I don't think I saw this one.
yeah, the animation ones are
Did you guys have a lot more animation this year than other years? Do you feel like?
maybe it felt that way because like they landed like back to back.
Yeah, because there's 2 in the beginning. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you did kind of like a mashup.
13%.
Yeah.
Well, I better find a job. Let's see. Let's see.
Similar to animation.
Was there an animation element to it, or was it?
A little bit. Well, it was
make
kind of
one.
collagey, I guess. 'Cause it was sort of
Cute
cropped
couple. Look
PNGs
nice and
on top of.
stupid, too.
It does have an animation. It's kind of like paper dolls in a way.
I wish I had a better view of the cemetery from up here. I don't know which area is the best placement.
This is it. Is this your scene?
No.
Oh, okay. You can't see. I haven't seen this scene.
Bill Dwight is in this scene, the city councilor.
Oh, no kidding. Oh, yeah.
Can't
Over
clean
there.
anything. The vacuum's out in the garage. I
four
can't leave the house.
Awesome.
Sorry.
Hi, everyone.
I periodically
they
to
tell
point out
us
how many people are watching.
Where are
Seems
all
like
the
it's
other
the
dead people in the world? Why is it just you and me?
Bye.
No worries. Bye.
Fine.
In heaven, there
Have
were
a
any
good
kids
art
dying.
opening.
Can you share it with me and I'll tweet it out?
Twitch.tv at / Northampton Open Media.
So here's
Glasses.
this
Where
is
are my glasses?
They did a
Oh, they're there.
It's Jane.
These guys?
What is she
Bill Dwight,
doing
the
here?
president of the city council.
Jane! Jane, up here! Jane!
She can't
Are they
see
both
you,
playing the real estate
right?
agent?
Book rule number 2: the living won't see.
Oh
the
yeah,
dead.
would you? We have people doing
Won't or
VR
can't.
over there.
It says won't.
Why don't you come over
This
and
book is so stupid.
come over for a
I
second?
don't understand
VR.
anything.
You
in
can
it.
tell us what you're doing.
We're dead.
It might not work over there.
I don't think we have
Come
very
over
much
and
to
sit down
worry
for a
about.
sec.
Yeah, grab a seat.
Tell us about what you're doing.
Hey.
Tell us what your name is too.
Hi, my name is Hesky. I am trying to.
They're a little wet. I washed them.
I'm doing a roller coaster.
You're doing a roller coaster in virtual reality.
Yeah.
Wow, have you done that before?
Okay.
No, I'm not.
How is that for you? He's using the new Oculus Quest, which probably a lot of Twitch people know about. I'm guessing there's probably a lot of gamers
Well, I just.
that have a Quest playing it. It's the first standalone headset that's room scale and inside out.
Interesting.
Sorry, ma'am.
Yeah, the controllers.
Yeah, I would love to be in like a meeting where they decide what it's gonna look like.
I have a lot of feedback for them.
All right, guys.
Bye. Have a good weekend.
So cool. I see birds.
I see birds. I wonder if there's a Beetlejuice VR experience.
Well, I'm going up a hill now,
Uh-huh.
and it feels like a movie, like in real life. But I'm actually not. And I have like my GoPro and I'm recording.
We're gonna have to rip out all that plumbing, but other than that, it's perfect.
Wait, there's a GoPro in the
Inside the experience is a GoPro? Wow.
Does it work?
Yeah, I think. I'm not sure if it's recording or not. But
What do you think,
it's a
honey?
selfie stick. And there's rocks in front of me. There's rocks falling in front of me. And I'm
I could live here.
going up a huge roller coaster. I'm alone.
Careful,
Whoa.
It's my sculpture. I didn't mean it mine because I
So
bought it.
cool.
I made that sculpture. It's my sculpture.
And it's like vibrating and stuff. Like I feel my body vibrating.
Really?
Put it on table.
And there's like rock right in front of the. That's weird.
It's funny because it looks like the Beetlejuice is the virtual reality.
I know because yeah, right?
It's like
You
some
should just
Whoa,
That's
it's
so
waterfalls. Now I'm going all really, really, really steep. Oh, I'm going. Oh, I'm going down.
Why did this come in?
That's great.
Bad
Going
luck.
down a really steep hill. hill.
I'm so happy.
Oh my word. Of course, it's going really fast now.
So it's Twitch.
Twitch.tv
Oh.
/ Northampton.
You're right.
We are here to enjoy the country setting, not to trash the place.
You're right.
I can like record my GoPro stuff. Whoa.
Charles,
I'm
you're
like
lucky
off
the
the
uppies are buying
roller
condos, so you can afford
Oh.
what I'm going to have to do.
I just flew.
You can fly?
Yeah. Like,
I am here to relax and to play
two
with the
GoPros.
buttons. And damn it, I mean
These
to do it.
buttons are like your girlfriend stuff.
Then go and do it quietly.
That's cool.
And you can take pictures too.
Is the rest of the house as bad as this?
You can take pictures of what you're experiencing inside virtual reality. Ooh, this one's cute. I haven't seen this scene.
This is Kath McCusker did this one
Okay.
with the little paper dolls. This is the
Ghosts.
scene where they're first trying to scare the beat.
Oh yeah. Oh
So
cool.
they do the like. This was this is like one of my favorite parts about this project is when the practical effects or the like special effects on the original were clearly so complicated because they have the details like or the
I'm going down to Steve's hill.
You read because they have like this is a very weird and gory moment in the actual movie.
Oh, yeah.
So she just made it with like paper dolls. Because how could you? You know,
Yeah,
that's hard to pull off.
Yeah, totally.
Sky.
Are you guys broadcasting this on the cable channels also at the same time?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. I thought that's why that was up there.
Crazy.
Do you guys air this footage on the cable channels also?
We did
or-
Nomfest now. But
Oh, okay, but you're not doing it today.
having trouble hearing the movie.
What happened to these people?
I will
They died. Oh look, an indoor outhouse.
turn down that.
I can see my fingers.
Deliver me from LL Bean. I know what you two are up to, and you're not gonna get away with it.
This is not working out at all.
Oh, I'm in water now.
I will not stop living and breathing art just because you need to relax.
Oh, it's okay.
I am here with you. I will live with you in this hellhole, but I must express myself. If you don't let me gut out this house and make it my own, I will go insane and take you with me!
Yep, okay, well, yeah, I think the house could use a little remodeling. Well, why don't you just leave this room alone?
got some audio feedback.
I'm gonna get her.
Really responded to.
So,
Excellent.
Once you change the wallpaper and knock down a few walls, this place just might be livable. What's on the 3rd floor?
attic space.
I have to lock the attic door.
Did you feel something?
When?
You don't have a key?
Maybe Charles does.
I have a feeling there's something really interesting behind this door.
Yeah, ghosts. And they want us out of here. So let's do them a favor.
Who's watching us? Jen?
Jen is watching us. Mr. Murdoch 775.
I thought this was a really,
This one I did.
oh, that was yours?
I did
Yeah,
that
it was
at,
really
like,
cool.
3 a.m. day before.
You're just like, I'm just doing this weird. It's weird and cool. What's the footage from?
It's from a bunch of different, just public domain movies that are on there.
Cool.
And then the actual worm I got from in YouTube. Murphy from FCAT TV and Deerfield. Hi, Murphy.
Oh.
We should do, you know what, for next year we should do a scene in VR.
That would be really
I
fun.
You know what I mean?
can't
Like, we
believe
could
we're
create
eating
a toothbrush
Cantonese.
scene
Isn't there any Szechuan up
inside
here?
of virtual reality where we could like create the whole structure for the set inside of VR.
This is our first meal in this house.
Yeah, and then
So let's
record
all
it.
do
I'd
our
never thought of
private
that. I
little
don't know why
parts
I've
to
never
make
thought
it
of
a
that. 'Cause,
pleasant
yeah,
one.
we can do.
Don't bait your mother, Pumpkin.
We can record
As soon
somebody
as we get
inside of
settled,
VR.
I'll build you a
creating
dark room in the
toothbrush
basement,
scene.
okay?
We
My
also
whole
we
life
3D
is a dark
printed one
room.
of the houses
One
for the model
big
scene, but
That's
we
dark
realized it was going to take a lot of effort to
So you're
reproduce
miserable
that
in New
entire
York City,
scene.
and now you'll be miserable in
like
the
3D
States.
print
lot of
everything
Somebody's
out.
life has a
Yeah.
big heave.
I love
I don't know
her
about you
earrings.
two,
My
but I'm perfectly
God,
happy
these are
here.
so
Those
cool.
people in New York don't know what they're missing.
Like weapons.
I love her
You know,
80s.
we could become
full
the
on
summer
looking,
art
which is
center of New
great
York.
because it's totally
I could start sculpting again.
Yeah,
You know I'm
seem
only
really
truly
cool.
happy when I'm sculpting.
That's a very good idea. It'll be very time consuming.
First, the
Well, it always
house.
makes me
Otho and I have some great plans.
Oh yeah, totally.
I think we should keep it the way it is.
That's good too.
Good idea.
Al, do you want to sit in?
You want to come over?
Do you want to bring Bree?
Furniture truck's coming. We're gonna have to decide what goes and what stays.
Everything
Brie.
goes,
The
along with
cheese.
whatever's
Oh,
in
the
that
brie.
attic.
Bring some brie. We would take wine. would take one. Can we drink wine in here?
You think you can drink wine on Twitch? These are friends.
I mean,
from
we're
East
working, I guess.
Oh, those are friends from East Hampton. That's one of my favorites.
Oh, cool.
No, nothing.
The dinner. Such a simple one, but it's
This.
still, I don't know.
Nice.
People really like act their butts off for this. I really
Totally.
appreciate.
Do you people know
Jen,
where that's
your scene was
going?
one of my favorites,
Did anyone
by the
tell
way.
you?
Which,
Why
just
are
in
there
case
only
you're not
3
here when
sculptures?
we see it.
Where's the 4th
I know it's a
sculpture?
little bit later.
Where's the 4th
It was
sculpture?
great. Really good acting
No!
by Jen, actually, and the whole team.
No, what are
Jen
you
worked on
doing?
two,
Put
also.
that
Did she?
down.
Yeah. Also
I
the
just finished my shooting round.
Okay.
I got
Beetlegeist, the bio-exorcist.
Wow.
Trouble by the living? Is death a problem and not the solution? Unhappy with the eternity, having difficulty adjusting? Call Beetlegeist.
I thought you had a roller coaster.
That's
what
it?
game are you
There's
in
no
now?
numbers or instructions?
No, nothing. The bio-exorcist.
That's see, VR makes the impossible possible, and
Straight
does
back.
crowdsourced. That is an interesting outfit he's got on.
He's supposed to be Otho, the like interior designer.
Oh, right.
Jen says I convinced our board members.
Why don't you guys take
Nice.
The mayor of East Hampton.
We should do a highlight reel of all of our city council members that have been in any of the, because we had some people in Ferris Bueller. Nice, I love that.
What the hell are you doing out there?
Listen to me!
Ah! Why are you doing this to me? This is my art, and it is dangerous. Do you think I want to die like this?
I wonder how they made. It's amazing they made the same sculpture.
Yeah.
So cool. Little paper people. Little ghosts.
Did you guys have a lot of kids in the film this year?
A lot.
Yeah, us too.
There's some really fun ones.
Did you have kids playing Beetlejuice?
Mhm.
Yeah.
We had kids playing Beetlejuice flying out of the ground.
Whoa.
We had kids playing Beetlejuice doing like, some of them, I don't know, it's really incredible. Posting from the Twitch app on my phone looks good. Thanks, Al.
That little girl saw us.
Honey, nobody can see us.
But she did.
This makes me feel
What
nauseous
happened
in
to
real
people
life.
who used to live
Oh yeah? Do you need to take
They
it off?
drowned!
Feel nauseous? It's my last round.
They were family.
Well, anytime I'm on any kind of roller coaster, virtual or real, that's gonna make me nauseous.
Yeah.
But it's true. There's still some challenges with virtual reality in terms of nausea because our brains know that we're in this room, but we're being tricked to think that we're not. So it's tricky. It's how do you navigate that?
Don't worry, I locked the door.
Well, come on down and see me, folks, because I'm the afterlife little bio-exorcist.
Oh yeah, I love this kid.
Yes, sorry. I want to tell you, I'll do anything. I'll still real best. The point is, I'll do anything for your business. Hey, I'll protect myself if I got...
He must have so much fun.
And hey, if you ask now, you can get a free demon present with every exorcism. You can't beat that. So bring down your little pups. We got plenty of snakes, snakes, lizards, and worms. So stay once, stay twice, no time for charm. But just remember, I'll eat anything you want me to eat. I'll swallow anything you want me to swallow. So come on down. I'll chew on it all.
Take a little break. Have you seen this Beetlejuice thing that we're watching? So do you know what this project is? Liz, do you want to explain it?
Yeah.
It's your project.
So every year. You do? Really?
Switch to him.
So we remake a movie scene by scene, split up into teams. Different people sign up and take on.
We need some help. I read something in the book this morning. Emergencies.
Because it's it's a Hollywood.
Here it
movie.
is. In case of emergency, draw a
We'll
door.
have to get very creative.
Draw a door? I don't know why we keep looking in that stupid book.
It's my first year doing it. And in previous years, they've done Princess Bride and.
Hey, maybe we should try that Beetle guy.
Yep. So it gives people a chance to remake one of their favorite movies. This was one of my last minute scenes that we didn't get, that I did, but there's some very cool acting.
You didn't actually think that was going to work, did you?
It's very cool, finesse.
Aha! Knock 3 times.
Really weird horror movie-esque stuff.
Like a 1 to 4 minute scene, and they just have to keep with the original dialogue and the original action, but they can make it see like this one is kind of like in a totally different style. Like it's more artsy and then this scene is totally different.
It's just the same script. It makes sense in the end.
Do you want to come be on the show?
This guy?
Oh yeah? Oh, the kid that you thought you knew? Yeah. Oh, cool. That's cool. Whoa, puppets.
Dad!
Puppets going on too.
Can't you see I'm trying to relax here?
Well, I want to tell you what I saw.
What is the point of my coming up here if you people won't let me relax?
Yeah, sure.
Pumpkin, sweetheart. Go help your mother.
Maybe you can relax in a haunted house, but I can't.
Nice building. Bad roof. Good parking.
It's true.
It's so funny when people of different ages between different scenes for this.
Oh yeah, totally. When it goes from like a kid to like an adult.
It's like Lydia Shrunk, which we know about in the last couple minutes.
Yeah, go ahead. Take it away. I noticed somebody at our screening had a purse that they found on eBay that was the book for the recently deceased. That was a purse.
It's Beetlejuice merch has really come back.
Adam.
It's one of those
This way, honey.
I think they did. Are they doing a 20th anniversary version, or did they?
Maybe they did a musical.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah. That's what it was. I was talking to my 14-year-old niece, and she was like, "I was like, do you want to watch Beetlejuice?" She's like, "Oh, I don't want to watch anything else with Beetlejuice because everyone's just all at my high school talking all about Beetlejuice."
You don't have an
And I was
appointment,
like,
do you?
really?
Well, we didn't know how to make one.
I had no
Appointment
idea.
for what?
That's what she said. Yeah.
What do
She
you
could have
want?
just been annoyed with us
We
and
need
not
some
wanting
help?
to listen, but I think it was everybody's super
Already.
into it, so.
Just bit the big one 2 months ago and you want
Yeah.
help. 2 months? What does that have to do with anything? You're going to use up all your
that.
health
Did you
vouchers.
just get it?
Recently, yeah.
D90s, you're going to spend 125 euros on Earth.
Because I have
Actually, in that house, during which time you only get 3 class 1 D90 intersections with Juno. You probably haven't even read through the manual completely yet. You'll have to wait if you don't have an appointment.
Wow.
An appointment with who?
Camera and everything.
For Juno, your caseworker.
You have a lot of tabs. I do.
I have only
Number
one.
54,601.
Quiet.
Fair doc?
Very, very small little tab. I got it when I was like 33.
Oh, Murphy's scene is next.
Woohoo!
I have 20, I think.
Holy.
Yeah.
Noli.
Well, most of them are because these are all small.
Oh, I remember this. I saw this thing. This is really good. Is this Murphy scene?
So good, yeah.
I'm trying to come back
Yeah,
myself.
really, really awesome. Like perfectly awkward too.
There's so many different settings that are so complicated.
This is what happens when you die.
Yeah.
Really.
This is what happens
I
when
don't
you
know,
die.
great team to
That
pull
is
it
what
off.
happens when he dies. And that is what happens when they die. It's all very personal.
This scene got
and
a
I'll
lot.
tell
We
you
had this
something.
scene.
If I
We
knew
used this
then
scene
what I
for
know
ours.
now,
And,
I wouldn't have had my little accident.
People really like this.
Maitland, party at 2. Take your handbook and go to the 6th store.
On hang, like
we forgot our handbook.
Yeah, was he like hanging from the ceiling or something?
Come along now.
Yeah,
In the wires.
In the original and in this, obviously, the idea
Okay.
was that he had clearly been like run over by a car because they're all it's all their different ways
These are
that
the
they
tire
died.
tracks.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
they have him like on a track hanging from the ceiling to do his sort of job of like
Trying to figure out why.
How do I look?
Oh, just
There's no mirrors on the side.
Yeah.
Fine.
And they like
fine.
fly him
Really?
through.
Thanks. I've been feeling a little flat lately.
So he like pops into a thing.
Oh yeah.
There's like a human. Like,
So
he
that's
goes to
from the
bank.
original then. That was how it was. Okay. Where's F at? From here? Deerfield. Is that Deerfield? Cool.
Yeah. So what is?
This
How
is
did
weird,
Murphy? How did you move
125
the
years.
flat guy?
Yeah.
Can't believe it. Can't believe they didn't tell us.
This is really good.
Adam, what
Was
is
this still part of
this?
Murphy's scene? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Nicely done.
That's the Lost Souls room. The room for the ghosts that have been exorcised.
Yeah. Yeah.
Blender.
Poor devils.
Ooh, they
That's
use Blender.
death for
They
the
use
dead.
Blender.
It's all in the handbook.
So they
Keep
could make them
moving.
flat instead of three-dimensional. That's so interesting because I usually think of Blender for making things three-dimensional but not flat. So that's brilliant.
This is the 6th
Do you know
store.
Blender?
A little, but we teach Blender at our media center.
My God.
You should come
We're home.
come play with us someday. We have every
Look
second
at
Saturday
this.
of the month we do a
Everything's
play
different now.
Play dates.
All the furniture's gone.
Yeah, we have a dev jam.
How
we have
long
to
do you
like, kind of
suppose
like a
we were
hackathon.
waiting?
This is
3
one of my
months.
favorite scenes because there's a person in this scene.
I'd
who
nearly
just
given up on you.
wouldn't
I was
learn
about
the,
to leave. I do have other
So
clients.
they just have,
Are you
know,
Juno,
like saying
our
blah, 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 blah,
caseworker?
blah, and then there's a
Yes,
computer voice.
I evaluate
Because there's a
individual
lot of
cases and
lines.
determine if help is needed, deserved, and available.
We need help. We deserve hell.
Are you available?
We're
Oh, really?
very unhappy.
What do you expect?
I wonder if
You're
it's
dead. No, what's
We
wrong?
need some help getting rid of the people who moved into the house. Barbara and I worked very hard in the house.
We'd probably be okay with sharing the house with people more like.
Like you used to be.
Yes.
But these people.
I follow the Blender subreddit.
Things seem pretty quiet here.
Post such
You
cool
should
stuff.
thank God
Yeah.
you
Like, it
did
would
die
take
in
hours
Italy.
and hours.
The Jesus. Okay.
I
Have you
don't
been
think so.
studying the
I mean, it
manual?
depends on how
We
cool you
tried.
make things,
The
probably.
intermediate
But I think you could do
interface
some, like,
chapter.
kind of really simple things.
On Haunting says it all.
I mean,
Get
I'm
them
less
out
motivated to learn
yourself.
things like that right
It's
now
your
because,
house.
like, on Sketchfab,
Haunted houses
there's so
don't
much
come
free
easy.
content.
We don't quite
So
get it.
Tore your face
to
right
create
off.
3D
Bad
content
news.
inside of,
It obviously doesn't do
Film
any
Crush,
good to pull
and
your
then
heads
print
off
it
in
out,
front of
3D
people
print it,
if they can't
so
see
classes
you.
like that.
Start simpler. Is that it?
Use your
That's the
talents.
Blender?
Practice.
Wow.
We only help those who help themselves.
really cool.
Just do a little at a
Yeah.
time. And of course, practice, practice, practice. It's tricky, but you weren't murderers by any chance, were you?
No.
Pity. Murderers seem to have an easy time of it. Just look at Amityville. He was one of my boys. Didn't have to give that one any lessons from day one. But I must be off. I got a plane load of football players crashed in the Midwest. They need a lot of help just with the basics.
What about that guy from the flyer? Beetle Goo?
Don't say his name. You don't want his help.
Well, we might.
No, you don't. He does not work well with others.
What do you mean?
That is a lot of lines.
I wasn't going to bring it up, but rather than have you stumble into it and make another mistake, I'll tell you, he was my assistant, but he was a troublemaker. He went out on his own as a freelance bio-exorcist, claims to get rid of the living, got into more trouble.
Well,
you
I
remember
actually
the
asked the
Chicago
people
fire.
at
But
the
I
screening,
strongly suggest that you remove the
I heard some
Keatses
funny
yourself.
responses as well.
We need
Some
you
of you guys
again.
have already talked about, like,
How do we-
Ghostbusters and Jumanji.
That guy in our graveyard. Oh, Adam.
Oh, I heard The Fly.
Look, she's right.
I don't know.
It will
No, I
start
thought we could just
simple,
do
honeybee.
The one
Be
with what's his
I
name?
feel confident. Come on.
No, Jeff Goldblum. Yeah, that one. And then who obviously would be in the other 80s movie, the Jurassic Park too. And then the other one I heard was RoboCop, which Al told me was like, it's actually a social commentary on violence. So
There's
yeah,
a
so
lot of
maybe, yeah, I just don't think that. We don't need to
This one's amazing. Why is so boring?
kind of gory.
Max, come on now. Haven't I always made you money?
Yeah, he's so funny.
I mean, isn't that really the only question here?
Oh, that's from him, huh? Nice.
No one made me money like you did.
He was talking about this math.
Before your nerves went,
arts thingy.
you were a demon.
I don't know much about it, but kind of cool. Yeah, the banana thing.
It's
hilarious.
just
And then the
Winter River, Connecticut?
He's playing two characters.
Really?
Right? Yeah.
No offense, but why would I want to invest money into Winter River, Connecticut, to some old building?
I mean, right? A river in Connecticut.
Max, it's not just a building. That's the beauty of it. The people here, they don't know the value of their own property.
Yeah.
I could buy the whole
There's a whole
town.
like, genre of Vine where it was like kids
Great.
who would
We could
do
own a
Vine of them,
whole
like, talking
town
to
of
their mom,
nothing.
and
Yeah.
to
In the
indicate
middle of
that they were their
nowhere.
mom now at this point in the
Sure.
Vine, they would just like put something on their head.
Maxie Pad, you have to come
But,
see
like,
this.
The weirdest things, because it
And
was just like, this is my
bring
mom.
Sarah.
This is my mom. Is I put a
Yeah, all right.
Sure.
It's just, I'm kind of busy out here.
Just play my mom now because Alice was like,
Okay, listen. Enough talk about visiting. Take it easy, big fella. Goodbye.
I kind of am a little bit.
I'm afraid.
Max, just a minute. Just a minute. Hang on, Max.
I have like the same sense of humor as her.
Putz.
I'm like taking pictures of flowers and getting flowers, which is like a sport I never do.
Jeez, Lydia, is Connecticut so boring? Oh, I had Maxie Pad on the phone. I found a way to make money while we're up here relaxing.
Very trendy for.
Yeah. Oh, totally.
Oh, and your mother's gonna kill you for cutting holes in her $300 sheets.
This is so corny. Is
That's
this
the
what
scene I
we've been
did.
reduced to? Sheets?
This one you did?
Yeah.
Think of them as death shrouds. And remember to moan. Really moan.
Oh, maybe it like goes back and forth a little bit there. I don't know. You edited this. You tell me. You probably know this. I don't know about you, but when I've edited something, I know like every minute of it, whether I want to or not. It kind of sticks in my head.
There's a point where I kind of shove it out of my brain. I think.
Yeah. we have anybody else? I just tweeted it out.
Well, Murphy from FCAT left.
so
He has to
stupid.
film.
It's
the
not
basketball
stupid,
game.
Barbara.
But
We're
that was very
ghosts.
cool.
Do you want to spend the next
It was sort of a
125
remote
years eating
commentary
breakfast with this
situation.
woman?
Beetlejuice is actually trending right at this moment on Twitter because Beetlejuice finding another theater to house them.
I knew it. Sexual
I guess they like last
Do that
there.
weird sex thing. Do
I
it
don't
in your
know,
own
but it's in
bedroom.
like the top tweets.
Sheesh.
It's like it's trending like in the last couple of days.
See?
Like not in this moment.
Are you the guys hiding out in the attic?
Yeah.
We're good. What do you look like under there?
This is the
Aren't you afraid of us?
I'm not afraid of sheets. Are you gross under there? Are you Night of the Living Dead under there?
Good acting
Like
too.
all bloody veins and pus?
Night of the Living what?
Night of the Living Dead. It's a movie.
You know, if I had seen a ghost at your age, I would have been scared out of my wits.
Hey, you're not gross.
Do you
Why are
like
you
doing
wearing
more
sheets?
fiction or like
We were just
what
practicing.
kinds of movies would you make?
Wait,
Usually documentaries.
you can
or
see
documentaries,
us?
right?
I've done a
Of
few.
course I can see.
Yeah.
How is it you can see us and no one else can?
I'm really into this writing.
Well, I
yeah?
read through
Like
that handbook for the
screenplays
recently
or
deceased.
poems or what kind of
said
stuff do you write?
Live people
I wanna
ignore
write
the
a-
strange
I wanna write
and unusual.
Like
I myself am
Riverdale.
strange.
No, but my 14-year-old niece does. So I hear a lot. I've heard all about
You
it.
look like a
I
regular girl
want
to
to write
me.
like a really cheesy.
You read our book?
Like
Yeah.
teen girl murder mystery.
You could follow it?
Yeah, why were you
Would
guys
totally be
creeping around in
well-received at the
Delia's
moment, I feel
bedroom?
like.
We were trying to scare your mother.
Steph.
Is that like Veronica Mars?
And anyway, you can't scare
A little
her.
bit like
Okay.
a
She's
Buffy
sleeping with
kind
Prince
Yeah.
Valium tonight.
I don't know where I pulled that one out of because I don't even know if I saw it, but it looked cool.
Adam,
Nancy Drew, kind of
Look.
old school.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's
This
a good
is
model. Did they build that model themselves?
I think so, and they did something else very cool.
Oh.
That's the, I feel like
Beetlejuice!
if there's anyone who has like little models of houses
Like
lying
Christmas
around.
Village or something.
Yeah, it's kids.
Yeah, kids.
the model.
Some toy models, but they did a crazy. This part is so crazy. They like built a whole thing for him to come out of.
Wow.
With like saltless grass and stuff.
Well, where is he? What do we do? We dig, Barbara.
Wow.
I think they make him fly too.
Oh, it's about time.
That's some serious effort going on like that. How did you guys come up with the music?
Oh, we had
I
well,
say
there were some
building
people
it.
who
Maybe
just
we should talk first.
Oh yeah?
And then there was we did a separate soundtrack sign up.
Oh, okay. So you had musicians sign up.
Yeah. Which was a little
Adam.
which was a little complicated
Babs.
parts. But that's one of my favorite transitions is when suddenly Beetlejuice is really
Boy, do you know how to pick him.
you just
Tell me,
saw
is this
him, like,
relationship
fly.
rock solid, or do I have a shot at her at all?
Excuse me.
When you watch
Sure,
like
sure.
a 80s
Did I overstep my
movies,
bounds?
you really
Just tell me.
realize
Come
how
on.
far we've come.
You know what's
in
beautiful
terms
about all
of
this?
Sexual
You
harassment
kids picked me.
and, like,
You didn't have to,
really
but you
see that
picked
in
me.
movies
Makes me
anymore.
want to kiss you guys. Now, come on. Give me.
No.
Come on.
No.
Hey, hey. All right, all right.
I mean, but
Let's get
so
down to
does the
business.
character.
I got my business card around here
And
somewhere.
there are characters like
It's,
that.
yeah.
It's
Who do I
definitely,
have to kill?
I don't know.
Here, hold this for me, would you?
You're definitely not really supposed to
Here you go.
That's true.
You don't need to kill
he's-
anybody.
yeah.
Ah, possession.
third line.
Learn
Yeah.
to throw your voice. Fool your friends. Fun at
This
parties.
is Jen's second
No,
favorite
we just want to get
Beetlejuice
some
actor.
people out of our house.
Yeah, he's pretty- who's your
too late.
first, Jen?
Well, in order for me to do that, I'm going to need to get to know you guys a lot better. You know, move in, get a little
I think my
closer. You know what
favorite
I'm saying?
kid is in the TBS.
Save that one for later.
Like hilarious.
My wife and I would like to ask you a few questions.
I like
This guy's
the.
really good too.
Sure,
There's
sure.
a
Go
kid
ahead.
at the very
shoot.
end who's really fun.
Well, for instance, what are your qualifications?
This is my favorite
Ah,
Adam
yes. Well, I attended Amherst College. I'm a graduate of the Harvard Business School.
And I traveled quite
boy
extensively.
in the
I
TV
lived through the
commercial
Black
just
Plague. I
asked.
had a pretty good
Totally.
time during that. And I've seen The Exorcist about 167 times, and it keeps getting funnier every single time I see it. Not to mention the fact that you're talking to a dead guy. Now, what do you think? You think I'm qualified?
What I mean is, can you be scary?
Oh, sure. I can be scared. Okay, yeah. What do you think of this?
Ah!
You like it?
Could you excuse us, please?
Sure. Talk amongst yourselves.
Adam, let's go.
I know, Barbara, but I think he could be some use to us down the road.
No, we can work this out ourselves. Trust
Whoa.
me. Hey!
Excuse me?
What?
We are leaving now.
Oh, come on, don't go yet. Hey, come on, guy, we're simpatico here. Look, we even shop at the same store. Come on, hermano. Look at the three of us, huh? We're like peas in the pod. You want somebody out of your house? I want to get somebody out of your house.
Look at this kid.
Look! They've been Amherst. Look, you've been to Amherst. I've been to Amherst. It's the parking, right? You hate the parking. I hate the parking
Really changed
myself.
the-
Look, kids,
yeah.
what do I got to do to strike a deal with you guys?
Super creative way to do that.
Don't you hate it when that happens? Come on. We'll go talk inside.
Adam, I'm not staying here another minute. We need to get out of here.
I know, but
Home!
She had a good.
Barbara, how did you do that?
Good Barbara voice.
Come on.
Yeah.
Don't pay attention to the mess. I'll make you something to eat. I'll make you some Italian. Hey, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Come on, you're working with a professional here. You bunch of losers! Nice fucking model.
See, we can do this stuff on our own. Besides, I'm not exposing that little girl to that pervert down there.
Well, Barbara, we did call him and he seemed awful pissed off.
I don't care. I changed my mind. Listen, I think we can scare him off ourselves. Tonight, I have an idea.
I think what you did with the place is wonderful. So, you like it.
I hope it wasn't another of your dreary suicide attempts. You know what they say about people who commit suicide. In the afterlife, they become civil servants.
Otho, I didn't realize you were into the supernatural.
Of course! You remember, after my stint at the Living Theater. I was one of New York City's paranormal researchers. That's before the bottom dropped out in 72.
Paranormal, is that what they're calling your kind these days?
Don't mind her. She's still upset because somebody dropped a house on her sister.
Well, this looks really good.
I saw some ghosts.
That's just a little private joke Lydia and I have.
It's not a joke.
Yes, it is. Just today, she was trying to convince me this house was haunted. Kids, you know, I love them. By ghosts and designer sheets, no less.
I'd like to propose a toast.
Where'd you guys shoot this?
To our intrepid friends,
Was this in your studio?
brave the Cross Bronx Expressway, and 24 toll booths to be here with us this evening. May your buildings go condo.
Otho's house.
Now, Lydia, favor us about your ghosts.
No, I am sick of that subject.
Oh, Delia, lighten up.
I would rather talk about
Oh, nice.
That's cute, Delia.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. The kids.
Daylight come and me Otho, are you doing this? Work all night on a drink of rum. Daylight come and me one go home. Stack banana till the morning come. Daylight come and me one go home. Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana. Daylight come and me one go home. Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana.
Let's watch them scatter. Any minute now, they're gonna come out of that door there screaming. Any minute now.
They want you to come downstairs. Delia says that you can wear any sheets you want.
It was like being in an amusement park.
I didn't even know I could do the calypso.
Who is more fun than us?
We're dealing with Tracy and Hepburn here. Very sophisticated. I mean, they even appear in sheets.
But Charles, what I want to know is why didn't you tell us about this before?
Well,
we're not even sure if we want our little secret out. I mean, everyone's going to want them for their parties.
people will pay big money for this, right, Grace?
The Inquirer is paying $50,000 for proof of life after death.
I never really understood.
This is it, Charles. You can get Maxie Dean up here now.
You think so?
Sarah loves the supernatural. She'll have him sprint up here in his helicopter if you can produce a ghost for her.
Oh, Charles.
Oh.
Perhaps I should remind you all that I am Delia's agent. I have consistently lost money on her work for years. Now, if anything actually happened here, I shall handle it.
Yeah. Bernard, what about...
What was that?
The table?
What just happened? What was that? And what money? Don't you believe in my work?
I mean, I can come get it, I guess. He just looked like he was wandering around, so.
Well?
They don't want to come down.
Ooh, I love her, Lydia. Yeah, she's like really like. So
Why not?
They're waiting for you.
I think the reason was they were trying to scare you away, but you didn't get scared.
Please, they're dead. It's a little late to be neurotic.
Huh? All right. This was not a hallucination.
We all just experienced a very super powerful paranormal experience, and it was real.
Delia, you are a flake. You've always been a flake. If you insist on scaring people, do it with your sculpture.
Drive carefully. I'm dead.
Where do they hide out?
The attic.
Breakfast Club too, but
the attic's locked.
Breakfast
They're
Club.
ghost death. They can do what they want.
I feel like there's like some good.
Yeah, they do whatever they want. Lydia, take us up there right away.
Kind of wonderful. Would be kind of cool.
But it's so the problem with Breakfast Club that I have is that it's all in one place.
And it's all dialogue, so it's not really yet.
Locked door ghosts. They probably committed suicide there. Enchanted.
They're in there. They must live like animals.
It's locked. How did I get in?
Open this door, you dead people, or we'll bust it down and drag you out with the ropes you hanged yourselves with.
They didn't commit suicide.
Lydia,
I have a chance to teach you something here.
if you don't take the upper hand in all situations, people, whether they are dead or alive, will walk all over you. Open up!
So where are they? Listen, you guys, these ghosts are really nice people, and I think we scared them away, so let's just leave them alone, all right?
It's the whole damn town.
Have a good night.
I have never been so embarrassed. They haven't gone for good, have they?
Mimi.
Wanna come be on TV? Wanna see us up in the corner? We're filming this, and then we're broadcasting it, or like streaming it live on Twitch. You want to come talk about what you're seeing?
Well, come
You
on.
want to come talk about VR?
Scare them away.
Tell us about VR. What did you
Well,
see?
we're leaving now. You can go about your business.
And you can see yourself up on there.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to come over? Do you want to come be on TV too? You saw like the big shark. Does it feel like you were really?
Oh boy, you guys are a couple of spooksters, aren't you? Now, time to turn up the juice and see what shakes loose.
Yeah, it was really creepy. What's your name?
Get Nancy Dean on the phone right away. We've really got something here. We can turn this place into the world's leading supernatural research center.
Controller, right?
An amusement park. I'll make the presentation, and maybe you can bring the ghosts.
I can't bring the ghosts, Dad. They're not here.
Otho, can you do something?
Perhaps if I'm properly motivated.
I'll give you all the motivation you require, Otho.
Why can't you just leave them alone? They didn't do anything to you.
So you guys watched you were under the ocean? Were you under the ocean? Like animals? Whoa. Okay. Yeah, you would have felt the shark. Like if it was a real shark, you would have actually felt the shark on your body, but it was a fake shark. Are you watching that movie? So that's Beetlejuice. So that's Beetlejuice as made by the community here in Northampton in the local region. Here, Sharky.
Beetlejuice.
Oh no!
Why are you doing this? Just leave me
Projecting
alone.
up there. So what's on here is projecting up there, and this is we're
What a
streaming
choice we've got
on
here.
Twitch.
We either get to spend the next century hanging out that window or doing parlor tricks.
Maybe they'll leave now. That snake was a pretty nasty customer.
Oh, but he could have hurt somebody.
But he didn't. We have him right where we want him.
You bunch of losers! How dare you interrupt a professional while he's working?
I'm not particularly fond of Mr. Deeds, but you could have killed him.
Hey, I'm just doing my job.
Over the internet.
I thought we had a deal.
Do you know Twitch?
Well,
it's like a game. A lot of people
it's
play video
okay.
games.
And you know why? Because I don't want to do business with a bunch of deadbeats anyway. You know who I want to do business with? Edgar Allan Poe's daughter.
You leave her alone, you little...
Go ahead, make my millennium.
You know the one where,
Do you play Minecraft?
Ooh, I'm getting a little anxious, if you know what I mean. Ooh, I wonder where a guy, an ordinary Joe, could get a little action. I mean, it's been 600 years, you know? Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Come on to Papa, babies. Come on to Papa.
Adam, why did you build that?
I didn't.
Would you guys shut up and leave me alone? I've got all this paperwork to do. You two, come in here. Sit down. Get in here. Both of
Oh
you.
yeah, that's hilarious.
One of my favorite things is in the original, there's like 10 football players.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they only have like 2 because the idea is that they like crash.
They all right, so they didn't have enough people.
The whorehouse was my idea. I want Beetlejuice out of the picture. You two have really screwed up here. I've received word that you allowed yourself to be photographed, and you let Beetlejuice out and didn't put him back, and let Otho get a hold of the handbook.
The handbook?
Is Otho dead?
Otho's alive.
Oh, okay.
Never trust the living. We cannot have a routine haunting like yours provide proof that there's existence beyond death.
Oh, you got it
Where's
going?
the men's room?
I'm not your
Got it
coach.
going.
He survived.
by the way, Coach, let me get something straight.
Oh, it's low.
What's the curfew around here?
Get out of here. Go on. Get downstairs.
Otho is Dealey Deeds' interior designer. So he shows up
Men's
here.
room. Are you kidding? Can't you read signs? I'll be right back. So, I don't care what it takes. You get the Dietzes out of there, now.
Wait, sit down.
What are you gonna do? To scare them.
It's your birthday
I want to make
today.
sure it's not some silly parlor trick.
Happy birthday.
I'll go
Seven?
first, honey.
You are 7 today. That's awesome. Everybody wish him a happy birthday. Tell me your first name. Oli. That's right, Oli. Okay. And the other one?
This is Wiley.
Wiley and Oli.
This is Kelly Silliman's.
Oh,
Not
okay.
bad, not bad.
Oh, okay.
Now you.
I'm in Lisa's.
Go ahead.
Lisa Wiseman.
Okay. Oh, cool.
Yes.
Awesome.
We're like upstairs, downstairs. Yes. Right?
Yep.
Okay, you look great. Now go clean house. And don't forget the photographs in the damn handbook.
Coach?
What?
I don't think we survived that crash.
How'd you guess?
I
Yeah, it is kind of long.
am
Long movie.
alone.
I tried deep sea. It's absolutely terrible.
Careful. It's terrifying.
I feel like there
I
are ocean people and space people.
Am
You know? Because I'm terrified of space.
utterly
Oh, really?
But I feel like I can handle the ocean.
Yeah.
alone.
I have
By
snorkeled
the
a couple times,
time
and it's totally freaked me out, but I force myself
you
to
read
like, do it.
this,
And I think it's all about the breathing.
I will
When I have a thing and I put my head underwater.
be gone.
Well, no, it scares me.
Oh.
It scares me. Like, so when I'm laying down flat in the water,
Having
and I'm in the air tube, I'm like
jumped.
holding onto it the whole time because I'm worried. But it's really it's an
Having
unreasonable fear, but it's a very normal human fear.
plummeted
Well, thank you.
off
It's true.
the Winter
All ages.
River Bridge.
It's over here.
Mr. and Mrs. Maitland. Hello? Where are you? Dead. Dead ski. Of course they're dead. They're ghosts. No, I mean they're gone, split, out of here. Afterlife kids. Deceased. Are you a ghost too? I'm a ghost with the most, babe. You know, maybe you could help me get out of here. Cause I gotta tell you, this death thing, it's just too creepy. See, here's my problem. I got these friends on the outside that I said I'd meet, you know? And that's the kind of thing that I have to be there in person, you know? So I was just wondering, could you help me get out of here? I want to get in. Why? Well, you know, you probably got your reasons, but the thing is, I can't do anything from down here, so if you could, you know, get me out, maybe we could talk or something. But you know, in order to do that, you got to say my name 3 times. Well, what's your name? Well, I can't tell you. Why not? Well, you know why? 'Cause if I tell you, then you'll tell your friends, and your friends are calling me on the horn, and then I'll have to show up for grand openings and sign autographs and shit like that. It makes my life a hell. Okay? A living hell. But maybe you have a pen, right? Wait, oh, I know. Do you play charades? Yeah. Good. Oh, so here we go then. Ready? 2 words. Right. First word, 2 syllables. I don't know what your signal means. Just turn around and look behind you. Hi, how are you? Beetle. Good. Okay. Beetle red beetle fruit. Beetle Beetlejuice? Yes, you said it twice. Just say it once more. It was you, wasn't it? What, me? The snake. What snake? You kids in your imagination. Just say it. No, I want to talk to Barbara. No, you don't need to talk to Barbara. Just say it.
We've got Ed Cornwell to head the Wax Museum, dedicated to 50 great moments of the paranormal, here in Thanksgiving Park. Now you must remember Ed Maxey. He was the genius that gave us the talking Marcel Marceau statue. It was a sensation. And we've got Deakin on its knees to sponsor the insect zoo, here in the old hardware store. We can't lose! Lydia, I see you finally decided to join us. Honey, I've just finished the initial presentation, and I think it's time to take a stretch and have our friends meet your friends, okay?
Charles, we're here to see some ghosts.
They're not here anymore.
Every time she says that, the paint peels and some wild creature comes out and tries to kill us.
But we have these pictures, Lydia.
No, really, they said that they would come back and we could all live here if you agreed not to tease them and make them do stupid tricks.
Don't worry, we're not relying on her. She tends to overreact. Besides, we have Otho.
Are they still here, Otho?
Otho, are they still here?
Oh, they're still here. They're just hiding out.
They probably feel guilty about what they did to me.
Sorry they didn't kill you.
Well, I don't know from guilt. I just want to see them.
It'll be tricky, but I think I can handle it.
No! Wait, what am I worried about, Otho? You can't even change a tire.
I'll be needing something personal of theirs.
You'll have to go to the Goodwill.
Excuse me.
The wedding clothes. The words. Hands vermilion, start a 5. Bright cotillion, raven's dive. Nightshade's promise, spirits strive. To the living, let now the dead come alive.
Barbara? Barbara!
As sudden thunder pierces night, as magic wonder mad affright, rise asunder man's delight, our ghost, our corpse, and we rise to be.
Oh no.
Barbara?
Stop it! Shh. No.
As flies the lizard, serpents fell, as goblins vizard at the spell, the buried, dead, and slain rise again.
What's happening to them?
I don't know.
They're dying.
No. They're already dead.
That's not true. Look at them.
All right, that's enough now. Can you stop this? Otho.
It's too late, Charles. I'm sorry.
Where are you? Beetlejuice. Help them, please.
Sure, I can help, but you gotta help me. That voice is great.
What?
Look, I'm what you might call an early development. I want out. For good. In order for me to do that, hey, I gotta get married. Hey, these aren't my rules. Come to think of it, I don't have any rules. Come on. What you get to think of it as a marriage of inconvenience. I get out, you get to say that you're married to the most eligible bachelor since Valentino came over. We're even, babe.
Okay, fine, just help them. Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Mom,
Is this yours?
Dad.
This is my favorite people.
I just want you two to know that you're welcome in our house anytime you want to come over. In the meantime, the doubt's on me, Dad. Well, the meals are taken care of. Everything seems to be back to normal. I think.
Is this the same guy who played the woman in the scene with the
Shall we?
football players? Yes. I thought so. Okay. Yeah, this kid did two scenes. He did, yeah.
Called the caterers, got a band. What? Gonna need witnesses. Would ya? Come on, let's get on with the ceremony.
Do you, Peter,
No one said the B word. Come on.
do you take this woman to be your wedding wife?
Gee, I don't know. It's kind of a big decision. I mean, I said if I was ever gonna do it, I was only gonna do it once, and that was it. Sure. Yeah, go ahead.
Now do you, Lydia, take this man? No! Beetle!
Whoa. I think she's a little bit nervous here. Maybe I should answer for her.
I'm Lydia Dietz, and I'm sound of mind. The man next to me is the one I want. You asked me, I'm answering. Yes, I love that man of mine.
Beetle! Scram! Come on!
Okay, you know, there's a tricky thing here about putting together a film over a summer.
with 300 people or however many it is. It's a lot of effort, and sometimes things don't go exactly as planned. In fact, we were burning the DVD, the Blu-ray for tonight's presentation this morning, and we missed one scene. One wasn't finished in time. So we thought we'd shoot it right now, with everyone, all of you. Dave's here in the pit with the camera, and I'm going to narrate the script for everyone. And we're going to do a little call and response. And we're going to ask everyone in the audience, I'm going to give you prompts for which to shout scenes of dialogue or lines of dialogue or make noises. How's that sound? Remember to stay tuned after this. This is a really great scene after we're done watching this, and we're going to put this into the final version for y'all so you can see it online. Mayhem breaks out. A furious Beetlejuice stomps them with his feet. The teeth scuttle under the model. Now I need the audience in an angry voice to say, "Now move it, Pops." Now move it, Pops! Speechless, Adam heroically charges towards Beetlejuice, ready to strike him. Beetlejuice spins on him and waves his hand. I need a sound of rushing wind.
Awesome.
He has been zapped into the model town. Barbara screams and jumps at Beetlejuice. I need everyone to say, "Beetlejuice." Beetlejuice! Beetlejuice turns on her, eyes flashing. A gag comes over her mouth. Adam is running around the streets trying to get out of the model. He looks up at the sky. He sees a red glow and thunderous wedding music. That's great. He doesn't know what to do. She tears away at her face like tissue and tries to say his name again. I need you to say, "B." More angry, he waves his hand. His lips are zippered shut. Desperate, Adam gets an idea. He turns over to the truck Beetlejuice had crashed earlier, jumps in and tries to start it. Barbara unzips her mouth and tries again. B. B. A chromium steel plate is riveted across Barbara's mouth. She screams wordlessly behind it. Adam finally gets the truck started. Struggling with her mouth, frustrated to the breaking point, she looks all around the room and rushes to the window and make a crashing noise. Through into the night, Adam sees Barbara rush out. He looks back at Beetlejuice, floors the gas pedal, and goes for one last shot. I need you to say angrily, "Now let's get rolling." Now let's get rolling! Now I need you to say like you're marrying someone. Then by the authority vested in me. A rumble comes from outside. Everyone notices but the preacher. He shudders to finish the wedding. I need you to say, "By me, get on with it." By me, get on with it. Louder from outside, now nearly deafening. I need you to say, "Yes, by him, I now pronounce you man and..." Yes, by him, I now pronounce you man and... The truck is racing up to Beetlejuice's foot. Adam bails out just in time as the truck hits Beetlejuice's foot and explodes, giving him a distracting hot foot. Then through it, amidst a cloud of yellow dust crashes the sandworm. Barbara rides him bareback. Barbara struggles to control the roaring worm. Roar! She pulls on his ears and looks around for Beetlejuice. Seeing him, she spurs the worm after Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice struggles, trying to run from the worm, but Barbara and the worm outmaneuver him, corner him, and when the worm reaches him, he opens his hungry mouth and gulps Beetlejuice in one mouthful. I need you to say rats. Rats! Barbara leaps off as the sandworm continues down through the floorboards of the house. Beetlejuice is gone. Adam is back to full size. Charles and Delia are no longer held by the sculptures. Lydia runs back to her family, and Adam and Barbara, the dust settles.
What time is it, honey?
About 3:30, I guess.
Give or take a year.
Hello?
Did you get the paints?
Yes, and I took pictures of the new town hall for you too.
Are those them?
How did you do on a science test?
It was gross. They wanted me to dissect a frog. I told them no way. So that was against my religion. So I got a C.
How about the mouse test?
You have got to be kidding me. We spent the whole week studying for that test.
I got an A. So, can I?
Well, I don't know. You got a C on the science test.
Alan, don't tease her. You'll never get an A in science in your...
Come on.
Well, I suppose.
This thing reads like stereo instructions. Sounds like Lydia got an A on the math test. Ah!
You like it.
messed up.
Dave got a ton of very old platformer games, like old Atari, that we can play on there.
In like a second.
Yeah,
That's fun.
I think we should do that next time.
Yeah.
Because we were thinking of doing a Twitch stream every Arts Night Out.
Oh, that's great. So monthly. Cool.
Monthly thing.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Well, thanks for